Alright, let's give this a few seconds to get rolling, but good evening everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode, a brand new Let's Play, Trails of Cold Steel 3 in glorious and beautiful English, in my possession at last. Hello everyone, I'm Logic Blade. It's nice to meet you all. And for those of you who I've seen before, welcome. I'm just going ahead and getting my business done here. I don't want to show off the opening just yet, so don't mind me. I'm just going to let it linger on the screen for a little while. For those of you who don't know, I was planning on playing all of 7 games in the series before this, get everyone kind of caught up on what this is all about, but stuff happened. Obviously, trying to play 7 games in a span of 2 months is actually just impossible, so I did not do that. So yeah, you know, I got all of the Sky series done, which was still pretty impressive, I have to admit, but yeah. In any case, instead of trying to go through all that, we're just starting. We're just going to be starting with this. I'm just letting a few more places know that I'm streaming, and when that is all said and done, I will be ready to start officially. Yeah, we're just jumping straight over here, because, you know, no sense in waiting for another 4 months while we finish the other games in the series. As much as I would love to do that, it's better to strike when the iron is the hottest. Yes, this is actually Trails to Zero, believe it or not. This is Lloyd Bannings. Say hi to Lloyd, everyone. He sure looks a lot like Green Schwartz, or whoever that guy is. No, this is Lloyd Bannings, hero of Crossbell. He's gonna save us from the occupation of Osborne. Okay, alright. That's enough fooling around. Let's get started, shall we? I know it was mentioned that I should totally just play this on Nightmare since I played this before. It's not like my save data carries over. Here, I'll show you. My save data has, not carried over. There's no save data. Oh, right, never mind. It doesn't actually show my save data. Cool. That was pointless. I was like, yeah, here you go. Wait, no. PlayStation is telling me, no, we don't show people save data. So yeah, we're playing on normal mode. Normal is the default mode. I mean, I could probably play hard. I could probably get away with it, but it's just not fun. Believe me. I've done hard base mode for Cold Steel 1, and that was a slog. I'm pretty sure it's a slog for 3 as well. Because basically, your early game is just super hard, and then, you know, mid-game, late game, you can just use your same cheesing strategies as usual, except you're even more reliant on them now. So yeah, normal. Alright. Also, I wanted to get my straw poll on the chat here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Erebonian Empire, Western Lemaire, 120 cells from Ortis the port city. So yeah, go ahead and check that out and decide who the hell I should pair up with in this playthrough. I paired up with them on last playthrough, but every single option on that poll has gotten at least 1 vote at this point in time. As of right now, Altina's currently winning.
Save me! I surrender. Just please.
How foolish.
Left wing! Block B intercepted! Now moving to our next area of attack!
Oh no, don't beat me up, please,
Dead
Jaegers.
soldiers of a dead land, you have proven your pride. The pages are laid bare.
I wonder who this lady could be.
It is up to us to pen their contents. Numerous foes approach. Though they aren't who we foresaw, Their skills are still worthy of note. Now, we shall see if they are worthy of our final experiment as well.
Yes, my lord.
It's our favorite buddies, the Stall Ritter.
In the name of the Stall Ritter, we shall vanquish these foes.
And of course, everyone's favorite, Duvalie.
They'll learn what it means to fight us, and to come face to face with the strongest in Ouroboros.
Hey man, no worries, I am starting pretty late here, I understand. But, from another point of view, I'm starting exceptionally early.
Look at that!
It's a white ion.
That's the successor of the Type Alpha that wiped out Guerrilla Fortress.
As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem like it's functional at the moment.
God, this is so
I
good.
say we break it down piece by piece.
I love those.
We can waste it before our precious little Ashen Chevalier even has to lift a finger.
What about...
Have you forgotten our role as the second team?
So what? If he's got everyone's attention already, we might as well. We've got an ace up our sleeve. Now's our chance to finally get a leg up on that Glory Hound.
Glory
Blonde-haired
Hound.
boy is right.
He
totally is a Glory
probably put
Hound.
a lot of thought into this, you know. But it is true, he's always rushing off on his own to save the day. Damn it! Now that I'm thinking about it, it really pisses me off!
I do agree to some extent.
I think he's doing a pretty good job, all things considered.
He is the hero of Erebonia.
That's just what a real man is like.
Just put that in air quotes.
He tries
but yes.
to be strict, but melts into being oh so sweet. He'll spend hours caring for you before sparing a second for himself. Someone as dashing yet kind as him would make any girl's heart flutter.
What? Speak for yourself!
A player as clueless as him is the worst kind.
Yep.
Yes. Very well put.
Got that right, Ash.
Harsh words, but he does bring it on himself.
Come on, guys. Get your head in the game. You're also being shelled.
Again?
They sure like to be flashy.
The intervals are getting shorter.
The battle must be reaching its climax.
Time is of the essence.
Okay. Class 7, let's move out!
Wait a second. This isn't Class 7. None of these are Class 7 members. Surprise. Cold Steel 3 follows a brand new cast of characters. You wanted to spend time with your favorites like Elisa and Gaius. Well, oh god, why is my... Let's fix my camera. Jesus Christ, why is it inverted? That's better.
There! Yeah!
Alright, so combat. The battle system has changed a little bit. You have access to things called orders, but like arts is the same. I just have to be careful not to use circle to confirm, because I've played this enough in Japanese to like have that ingrained in me now. So yeah, I gotta be careful here. Let's
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
we're gonna be hearing that a lot, so you better get used to it. Okay, I'm gonna try to use it less, but
Strike! I got this.
breaking is the essence of combat in this game, so
Hey, you!
break them. Break them
Rest
all.
in peace! Yeah!
Keep it up!
Because breaking ensures
This
that you
is
get link attacks like that.
Yes!
Link attacks let you use more,
Yeah!
let you use more orders.
Now's our chance!
So,
It's mine!
yeah. Just make sure to make good use of those.
You're amazing, Ash.
You just realized that now?
What a prick. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I might actually use Ash a whole lot more if he's gonna be this much of a delightful prick.
Yeah! Yeah!
They're in disarray.
Oh god. I can hear this as Claude, but it still throws me off. I'm loving this.
My turn.
Anyway, let's try out some other orders here. Like Crazy Hunt. 6 turns of critical plus 50.
Go wild! Crazy Hunt!
Also, you get a strength and speed buff.
Very well.
So, gotta go fast, right?
There! It's down.
It's mine!
I'll end it.
Sure.
You're mine! It's down!
Keep it up!
But
It's
yeah,
my
the
turn.
increased critical chance means you get more chances to beat the poop out of them.
It's my turn.
Let's go.
And this should finish.
Strike!
Yeah.
Now, let's continue onward.
This is a fun time. I hope you're all ready for a fun time.
Let's go.
Also, you can use
I'm
L1
going.
to switch your character in the front.
My turn.
It's my turn!
I'll be running along with Juna because,
How's this?
you know, she's just the best.
Let's get him!
Alright. Let's use Kurt's order this time around.
Strike! Windblade formation!
So basically, it lowers your delay time, so it actually ends up being pretty good.
Here I go!
Alright. If you can see at the bottom here, there's a extra thing added to that list of things on the bottom. Link for L1, S-Craft R1. I mean, you can mess around with your link settings here. S-Craft, obviously. L2 pulls up information on how much health and how much break gauge your enemies have. But we want to hit R2.
Set! Gunner!
Juna has 2 different modes. She's the only character in this game who gets different modes, but this is actually pretty useful. You probably want to keep Juna in Gunner mode as much as possible. There are reasons to be in the other mode, but Gunner gives you area of effect, and combined with Yuna's general skills, it works pretty well for her.
You can't escape!
Like this.
Fire! Wide open!
You
It's
combine that
mine.
with her break order, and you
My
basically
turn.
wipe through most encounters in this game.
Strike!
Yuna's pretty
I'm
great.
going.
That's all I'm gonna say. Muse is your caster, but her quartz isn't set up very well in this, it doesn't look like, so I'm not even gonna worry about it.
Yeah.
Just gonna have her keep shooting things real
Sure.
good.
You're mine!
Anyway, Kurt's order vanishes
turn.
really quickly, so can't really rely on it as much
It's
as you'd
down.
like.
It's mine!
Still pretty good though.
Here I go!
Yes.
Alright, let's try something from Muse here. Sapphire Rain's a healing move. Cutie Bullets, pretty strong actually. Let's
Don't look at me like that. Pow!
oh.
My turn.
But yeah, breaking it also delays it down the turn order, so break is pretty much the most powerful thing you can inflict. You can see it
Yeah!
makes them weak to all sorts
Now,
of moves.
let's continue onward.
So yeah, if you're not breaking them, you're doing it wrong. That's the key to success in this game. But that's enough of me going through basic tutorial stuff. This is just like a in media res thing, like they did in Cold Steel 1, where they throw you right into the game. So yeah, that's why we're getting a taste of power with our crew. We're not going to be nearly as good this early in the game, so enjoy it while it lasts. Speaking of enjoying it while it lasts, we got ourselves a boss fight. Minor boss
They're
fight.
huge!
Cutting-edge machines employed by the Stahlritter.
One thing after another. What kind of circus is this?
An extravagant one with a high price for admission.
Muse's voice is
Class
perfect.
7, our goal is to eliminate these targets.
Fire up those combat links! We got work to do!
Yeah!
Watch out! This is a tough one!
Alright. So, Kurt, guess what's happening to you, buddy?
My apologies.
I'll handle it.
I'm gonna show off as many orders as I can. So,
Shine! Art celebration!
art's up, you get an EP recovery, and your arts cost way less. So, you know, let's take advantage of that, shall we?
Charging. I'm going.
I'm gonna put our casters next to each other here.
Huh?
Sure. Fine.
Let him get a few hits. I mean, it's fine.
Here I go!
I'm just showing things off. I'm not going for efficiency or anything. You can also see that the CP costs for crafts have gone way up in comparison to the other games. Like 60 for your best craft is kind of ridiculous. You eventually get CP batteries like Reen and such, but until then.
There!
Alright. Let that happen. That happened.
I shall go.
Luckily, BP up means we could do more orders if we so felt like it.
I'll support. Arjun heal.
Thanks.
Thanks for the help. Yes.
That's kind of like a much worse Blessed Arrow, but it's very useful. So, if you've got Altina in your party, don't be afraid to use that craft. It's very good.
Huh?
Sure.
And let's get Ash Smash.
You're mine!
Enemies can counter too. Oh. Ooh.
All right.
Faint. Yay. God damn it, Ash.
You can't escape. Fire!
My turn.
Alright. Now that they're broken, it's best to start using your actual moves here.
Activate Fragorok. Destroy. There. Keep it up.
Alright.
There.
Ash is back on his feet. And
Foe
Yusei
suppressed.
finishes the
Let's
job.
continue.
Holy shit. Yeah, she's kind of a beast when she's casting spells, so don't be afraid to use arts in this game. They're actually decent. Obviously our setup's not
Crap!
great for it, but
They can
once you
self-destruct.
get a good setup for it,
Stand back.
you'll be fine.
Clown Soleus.
And speaking of being fine, thank you, Altina.
Thanks. That was a close one.
Thanks, Allie. And Sammy, too.
Oh, that's what we're going with for their nicknames this time. Allie and Sammy.
You're
All right.
welcome. However, the name's Sammy.
I was hoping we would have a minute to ourselves.
Nah, we're too popular.
So you sensed us coming.
All right, let's see how these
Stall
children do against the Stall Rider.
The stout and the sharp.
Hello. We meet again, children of Class 7.
I guess they're making it easier and making Anea the Sharp rather than the Magic Archer.
I didn't think you'd make it all this way on your own.
Oh my god, is that Vita?
Do you intend to overcome certain death without the Ashen Chevalier?
Cute. Now cut the shit.
We know how much stronger than us you are, but we refuse to stand by as you do your bidding.
I respect that fire. I will give you my utmost in battle.
Alright, now let's fight an
You'll do
actual
as a
boss.
delectable appetizer before the main course.
Say hello to the weakest two members of the Stall Rider. They're still pretty
Now,
beefy, so...
show me your strength.
Can you fledglings handle this? Let's go. Ebon Crest.
It's time to use Altina's order. Gives you some health and CP recovery, or EP recovery rather. And also, just,
Hey,
good,
you!
clean fun. You'll see what it
Rest
does in
in
a second.
peace! It's down!
It's mine!
Anyway, you can see that little red mark there, halfway down their health bar. That's the mark you need
My
to get
turn.
them to. You don't have to kill them in this fight.
Search mode activate.
Anyway, if you're
Scan
trying to get
complete.
battle trophies, use your detect ability.
It's my turn!
If you're not, don't need to worry about it.
Wide open!
It's mine!
It's my turn. I shall go.
Right. Not quite in range to get Ash in there, so I'm not really gaining anything from this, so don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Anyway, we only need to beat one of them up,
Reenact,
so
activate, fire.
I'm going to be focusing my targeting on the tank here. Ooh. Ooh. Oh boy. Also, these guys are fast.
My turn.
Let's put a new order on.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
I got this.
You're mine!
Damn it. Stop missing, Ash. Oh, God.
There! Axel Arrow!
You can see some of the neat tricks they have in the fights, but they're not doing
I
enough
am the
damage to
stout
be...
breaker of foes!
Okay, I lied. Now they're doing enough damage to start being scary. Just let's keep this in mind as we're going on, shall we?
My turn.
This is fine.
I'll support. Arjun Hero.
Thanks.
Thanks. All right. Wide open!
Let's try rushing them.
Go!
Leave it to me!
Sure.
Alright, braking has delayed them quite a bit in the turn order. Unfortunately, they are just too far apart for me to double them like that. So I'll have to use this one.
Hey, you! Rest in peace! Yeah!
It's mine!
Yes!
Can't get an art off before they come back to normal here.
Strike! Windblade formation!
It's my
What?
turn.
If I do this, no, same thing. Cool. I figured it was worth a try.
Azure Wings, shoot! Now's our chance! I'll assist.
Luckily,
It's my turn.
this is the second part of your cheese strategy. Reducing your
Azure
delay
Wings,
by a ridiculous
shoot!
amount.
Now's our chance! I'll assist.
And now you're basically Richard
It's
from
my turn.
Trails in the Sky 3rd, where you just cast as many spells as you possibly can, as quickly as possible. There's no point in healing. Let's just attack. Yeah.
Now's our chance! I'll assist.
Anyway, that's all we need to do for that fight. They don't expect us to win, so they're even saying like, hey, just reduce
What
their health enough,
fun.
and that's good enough.
Indeed. They have quite a bite to them.
They're acting like we're nothing to them.
So, you mean, this makes the whole, losing to stronger opponents, even though we beat the hell out of them in a fight, a bit more palatable. In my personal opinion, anyway.
It's better to assume they're conserving their energy.
But
Why
yeah,
the hell are you two playing around?
this kind of thing still is gonna happen to us from time to time. It's Reen's story, after all.
Stop
What would it
wasting
be
time
without
before
failure?
our main enemy shows up.
You're here early.
Although, we might be in trouble now.
And so ends our fun.
We got all three of the Stall Ritters staring us down.
That's the head knight of the Stall Ritter.
Duvali the Swift. She'll be trouble.
She may be kind of a ditz, but she's fast.
Yuna, who are you calling kind of a ditz?
Who are you calling a ditz? Cocky little hatchling.
Take the words right from my mouth, why don't you?
We'll put a stop to them with our Radiant Star Formation.
Ah, that's what they're calling it.
Very well.
It was just like, I don't know how to translate that. Is that certain kill, or what is it? They're going with Radiant Star. I like that.
Don't hate us for what's about to happen.
Also, that's purple. I mean, I know I can't tell the difference between blue and purple, but that's purple? Okay, sure. I'll take your word for it.
It's just like before.
That the best you got? Bring it on!
Alrighty then.
Prepare for
a boss rush.
Not so fast.
Ah. Oh, that voice. I recognize that voice. It's our boy. It's also Milliam. It's also Sarah.
Goodness!
Sooner than we expected.
And it's Gaius and Eustace as well.
We made it.
Oh boy.
Excuse us.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm happy. And I'm swooning again.
Not surprised.
Told you. Glory Hound.
They're bringing the win now.
Instructor.
Why are you here? Weren't you supposed to be in the left wing?
The paths meet up here, so we decided to see how things were going for you.
Seeing all the paths firsthand, I understand why they call this fortress impregnable.
Leave them to us. We're almost there. See you again at the tower. Yes, Instructor.
Thank you.
Aww.
Fine. Just be careful.
Don't know what I would do if you died. Who would raise my kids after this?
Charging headfirst into your graves, are you? Don't say I didn't warn you. If you're insistent on challenging our lord, I will cut you down right here and now. 2 arms, class 7, Ashen Chevalier.
Alright. Unfortunately, we don't get to see how this fight turns out, because that's the end of our in media res moment here. I don't even know why they have these. I gotta be honest with you. I mean, I don't need those to draw me into the game here. Just enjoy the second intro. It's also really damn good. Get some blink and you miss it. New looks at the new character designs. God, Emma's so cute. It's not fair. Look at all the new designs. Look at them. Look at that. It's Agate and Tita. It's Randy and Tio. It's all your favorites. Together at last. Just about. Except for Zin. Because Zin's nobody's favorite. I wonder who that could be. Could be anybody. Or that guy. We know who those 2 assholes are. And we know who that asshole is. And those ones. So many jerks. Except for her. She's nice. I like her. She's cute. Don't say bad things about Ari and Rod. And there we go. That's our introduction. How do you like it? Is it awesome? Are you as excited for this as I am? Well, I know I am, but that goes without saying. Anyway, just low-key, I also changed my avatar. I'm no longer that goblin thingy. I've got a Mishi avatar now. It's so cute. I love it. Mishishi. I hope you kids are ready for a lot of fun.
The next stop is Leaves. Leaves. We will be stopped for...
Leaves. Leaves. And here we are on a train with our hero of the hour, Lloyd Bannings. Sorry, no, that's a lie. This is Reen Schwarzer. Say hello to Reen, everyone. And yeah, don't be surprised that most of Erebonia knows exactly who he is now. He's certainly moved up in the world from being just a no-name military student just a couple years ago. Now he's the Ashen Chevalier, the hero of Erebonia. And by God, will everyone let us know it. The Beast of the East. Master Asia. No. Anyway. Check in on our good buddy Valimar, see how he's doing. Can't imagine he likes being in the train car all too much.
Have we nearly arrived?
Yeah.
Ah, Wesker, it's good to hear you again.
Sorry you had to be cooped up in Corellia Fortress this past month. And I'm sure this isn't exactly a first-class cabin either.
Not to worry. This is something that needed to be done.
I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy we can hear Green's glorious and beautiful voice in English again.
Besides, if it will reduce the burdens you shoulder, I am more than happy to comply.
You know, I'd think there was a human in there if I didn't already know that was you talking. Thanks, Valimar.
You are welcome.
Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Is this it? Aha! Sure is.
I'm gonna post that again. Tell people to, hey, check that out. It's a good idea.
Crying out loud.
And we got these two randos. I wonder who they are.
I don't know what all the fuss is about. Do they really need us to supervise unloading this junk?
It couldn't be the, the new models for Ag and Tita that we just saw in the intro a few minutes earlier. No, not at all.
Huh?
Picture that going through a landing port.
Wow.
I'd heard about them, but seeing one up close is wild.
I have to wonder who Agat's voice actor is. I don't recognize it in the slightest. Tita's I recognize, but I can't quite put my finger to the name.
A 7 ards tall humanoid weapon. Panzer Soldats or something, yeah?
No, I don't think so.
Not this one.
This is the Ashen Knight, isn't it?
Get out of here.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I wouldn't have expected a civilian to know that, much less someone from outside Erebonia.
Let's just say I'm a little interested in things like this.
Don't put it lightly, Tita.
A little? Your whole family goes nuts for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to make one of these like 2 years ago.
But how'd you know we're not from around here?
It's your accents.
You have just the tiniest sliver of an accent.
Apparently. We're taking your word for it.
I'm guessing you're from somewhere down south? Liberal, maybe?
Is it that easy to tell?
Bingo. So what? That makes you the Ashen Chevalier?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I'm surprised you knew that too.
Schwarzer, are you back here?
Oh my god, it's Patrick. I recognize that awful voice anywhere. I mean, okay, fine, his voice isn't awful, It's grating, but you know exactly who it is.
We'll be arriving in 5 minutes. Are you prepared?
Derek Stephen Prince has a very noticeable voice. Sorry, I'm gushing about voice actors all this time.
Sorry for holding you up. We gotta get ready ourselves.
And like I said, I do not recognize Agate's voice at all.
That's right. Thanks for talking with us.
And you know what? I think this is Brianna Knickerbocker. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like it is...
Who are those two? They didn't appear to be your everyday civilians.
Sounds a lot like Sakura from Fire Emblem Fates. That's where I kind of recognize it from. I could be wrong, though.
They're from Liberl.
I'm not 100%
I guess they're
sure.
getting off soon, too. Something tells me I'll be seeing more of them at my new job.
Probably.
Oh, is that so?
Did you read the script or something?
I admit, I have heard the rumors.
Heard the rumors. The people from Liberl would be coming to your school. I'm not even, trying to hide it. It's obvious. We're going to Leaves to teach people. Straight out of frickin' high school here.
Now arriving at Leaves Station. Leaves Station. We will be stopped for 10 minutes to unload cargo.
I wish I could get a teaching job with just a high school diploma. God, that would make my life so much easier. But, I'm just kind of gushing about stuff. Naturally, these people of the small town have probably never had a chance to see the Ashen Knight up close like this. They're probably enjoying this a lot.
It would appear little has changed. The Ashen Knight is as beloved by the masses as ever.
As it should be.
Well, I tried to lay low this past year.
Sure you did. We don't believe you.
I've turned down all the interview requests I've been bombarded with.
It's little wonder then. For a young hero like yourself, such actions only serve to grant you an irresistible air of mystery.
Oh god. Reen Schwarzer, international man of mystery.
The rumors of your role in the Northern War have, by this point, far outstripped the truth.
And that's what you get for not denying the rumors offhand. Then other people get to craft the narrative for you. First rule of propaganda.
Apologies. That was a regrettable slip of the tongue.
Or in propaganda.
No, it's alright. It's just something I'll have to deal with.
Because we got some real geese to deal with.
Thank you, Patrick. For the last 2 years, you've helped me out more times than I can count.
Well, that was sudden.
Was that a proposal?
I have simply been performing my duty as a member of the glorious Class 1. Of course I could spare some consideration for a hapless classmate with barely enough attendance to graduate.
Oh, jeez, Patrick.
One who has unreasonable tasks thrust upon him on a near-daily basis, yet somehow manages to triumph regardless.
Damn, that actually sounds like respect.
And you said I was sudden.
Damn, dude. He's putting some respect on Reen's name, and I love it. I'm here for this.
You're serving as the deputy of the Marquis's family in Ortis now, right? I'm sure that's no walk in the park either, but I know you'll give it everything you've got.
But
luck,
of
buddy.
course, there's no way I can allow us to fall behind House Alberea.
Too bad. You're already, way behind the 8 ball there, buddy.
I recommend you do the same for whatever may come at your unique new workplace. And seeing as she is not so terribly far, do be sure to keep in touch with Lady Elise.
Oh,
Perhaps you might even put in a good word.
Thanks again for all your help, Patrick. But that's an entirely different matter.
At least you know he didn't break his hand. Because I could have seen that coming.
Take care. Hope to see you again soon.
Indeed. Oh yes, it nearly slipped my mind. About that pledge Class 7 made 1 year ago. I hope to see it come to fruition.
Oh.
We're all gonna meet together again. One day. Because Class 7's bonds are true and powerful and strong. But, only maybe.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yep. Those bonds to Class 7 are the only things keeping me going in this depressing hell that is my life now. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Welcome to the prologue. Spring, once again. That's right. We're back at school. This time, we're the teacher, and we got some fresh-faced new students. Let's go. Let's go meet the staff. Let's go meet the new students, you know. Have some fun. And actually enjoy this brand new city. Welcome to Leaves.
Well, here I am.
Looks a hell of a lot like Trista, doesn't it? Obviously, it's got its own unique features to it. The slow-moving river. The bakery. The inn. Your new dormitory, which is massive, by the way. This fountain in the center of town is a nice little set piece. I really enjoy it. You know, there's a few other things.
I've never been to the suburbs west of Heimdall before.
We'll get a good look at the area around here. But yeah, this is suburbs to the west of Heimdall, where Trista was the suburbs to the east of Heimdall. So, you know, we've moved a little bit west, but we're still kind of in the same general area.
Almost reminds me of Trista. There are even lino flowers blooming here.
And I'd like to welcome everyone who's coming to join me right now. I know you'll probably pop in and pop out as the day goes on, especially because it's 3:30 in the morning my time. I can't imagine how god-awful a time it is for you guys. But in any case, I hope you're enjoying this impromptu stream.
I wonder how everyone who's still there is doing, and how Principal Van Dyke is after he returned to active duty.
And,
I never would have dreamed something like that would happen.
Seems like Principal Van Dyke is no longer principal, and now he is General Van Dyke. Guess you can take a man out of the military, but you can't take the military out of the man.
That must be it there. I can tell it's brand new even from here. They said they'd take Valimar to the hangar on site.
Rean?
Huh?
I recognize that voice. Why am I looking so high up? Toa is as tiny as ever.
It really is you, Rain.
And just as cute.
Wow, the magazines don't do you justice. You look so mature now.
Damn, it's been a minute and you're already flirting with us.
Did you get taller too? I almost didn't recognize you.
Toa?
Oh, did you not recognize me either?
I look exactly the same, don't I? No. She looks a little different. I mean, the hairstyle's still the same. The hat's still cute as ever.
I definitely haven't gotten taller, but I'm hoping my new work uniform adds some womanly charm. Or maybe shows that my figure's filled out a little bit more.
Damn, Toa has wasted no time.
Hold on. It's just, well, we haven't seen each other in a while, and I could never get a hold of you. Then you just show up out of nowhere, dressed for work, in the same town I'm about to start work?
What a strange coincidence. It's not like this was planned or anything. No, that doesn't happen at all in these games.
I never imagined we'd end up working at the same place.
Sorry, I didn't mean to surprise you. I thought you already knew.
Nope, they haven't told me shit.
A lot happened before graduation. And after it. I'm sure you've heard all about it.
Of course. It was actually one of the reasons I decided to come here. But it sure was a nice surprise to hear you'd be joining me.
Aww.
Same for me.
Well, anyway. Congratulations on graduating, Rain.
At least we have a friend at our new job.
I'm sure
that's
there
always,
are plenty of other people who want to say that to you.
That's always a good way to soften the blow.
But I figured I'd do it before anyone else.
Thanks, Toa. Wait, do you want something more professional, like Ms. Herschel now?
Oh god. Don't call her that.
Don't worry about it. Toa is just fine.
Very
Remember
well,
what
then.
I said when we first met? There's no need for formalities with me. Miss Herschel is awfully tempting, though.
You should go with Tiny Senpai. But I'm not your senpai anymore.
She hasn't changed a bit.
She'll always be Tiny Senpai to me.
So, Toa, you've been here a little while now, right?
Although I guess she's technically Tiny Sensei now.
What's her new workplace like?
Well, I'm sure they told you a bunch of different things when you accepted your position. But I think this job is going to turn out to be a lot more difficult than you expect.
Yep.
Will it? I've been mentally preparing myself for the worst. I just hope I'm ready.
You're not.
Have you already met all of our colleagues?
You're not ready yet.
Yeah, we've all met. You're the last to arrive.
God damn it, Reen.
I'll introduce you to them. But brace yourself, okay?
I feel like the butterflies in my stomach have turned into stampeding rhinociders.
It's okay. I'm in the same boat as you.
Oh.
Let's work together as fellow graduates of Thor's and get through this.
Roger that.
Aw.
Oh, we're here.
And check out our new campus. Brand new building. Basically super strict and stuffy.
The color's different, but it's nice they kept the horned lion crest.
It does look nice.
This is the main entrance to our new workplace. Welcome, Reen. To the newly established Thor's Military Academy branch campus in Leaves.
We did it. We did it. We finally made it. Of course, we got lots more cutscenes to go through yet. Anyway, we got a nice little aerial view of the school as we walk around. We'll be able to look at the area in more detail later. But we're kind of on rails for the moment. Just like we were in the prologue in Cold Steel 1. They pretty much play out pretty similarly. You'll see what I mean. But now what I'm really looking forward to... What? No, I'm not looking forward to hearing Randy's voice at all.
Schwarzer, welcome.
What's this guy? Wait.
I am Michael Irving of the Railway Military Police.
Wait a minute. Who is this guy?
Branch campus though it may be, I will do my utmost to serve as chief instructor.
Holy... Wait, is this Xander Mobus? Is this the Smash announcer? I'm in Smash now? No!
Well, well. Lucky me. Didn't expect to run into such a celeb at a place like this.
Oh my god. Ugh, it's so good. Oh man, it's like butter in my ears. Oh boy.
Name's Randolph Orlando. Got transferred here from the Imperial Army Crossbell Unit.
Oh, if only I could date you, Randy. If only. Oh well.
I've been hearing your name all over lately. Pleasure to finally meet the man himself.
God, that's so good. I know it's not Shinichiro Miki, but God, that voice is so good.
Reen.
Reen, stop dreaming about how much you want Randy to cuddle you.
I'm Reen Schwarzer. Just a rookie who recently graduated from Thor's main campus.
Oh shit, I'm saying the quiet parts out loud. Sorry, everyone.
Pleased to meet you, Major Irving. First Lieutenant Orlando.
I'm not gay, but I am super gay for Randy.
Likewise. It's an honor to be able to work with the famous Ashen Chevalier. But keep in mind, we're not looking for heroics from Divine Knights here.
Yep.
We're only interested in your aptitude as an instructor.
That's right. Because those who can't do teach. And oh boy can we not do.
Understood.
So let's teach some students how to not be like us.
He's from the Railway Military Police. I certainly didn't expect to find a ranking officer like him working here.
It's a military academy, what do you expect? You had Neidhart working at your previous school and he was a frickin' lieutenant general or something.
Not to mention,
Or second lieutenant, I think. Yeah. He was pretty high up there.
That look tells me you know a bit about my sordid backstory.
Go ahead and play Trails of Zero and Trails to Asher if you want more details.
Been peeking through the intelligence division's files, I take it.
Yes, I can't deny it. From what I could tell, it was a pretty complicated situation that sent you here.
Not as complicated as yours, I'm sure.
Anyway, all of us instructors are here now. Major, Instructor Randolph, I'm looking forward to working with you.
Indeed. I'm curious to see what you'll bring here.
Yep.
Especially after you turned down a position with us. I've been curious as to why.
I didn't want to work under Chancellor Osborne. He scares me.
So you knew about that?
Oh, that's so? You must be better than you look for the RMP to roll out the red carpet. I heard you graduated early. What are you, like 17 or something?
Actually, I'm 21.
I can empathize with Toa.
What? Nuh-uh. You're seriously only 3 years younger than me?
I still get carded, and I'm 27, so, you know. Yeah.
4 instructors. That's about what I was expecting, honestly. Are we going to teach the entire curriculum among us, though?
Correct. There aren't many students, but it will still require great work on our part.
Yep.
Training, lectures, all manner of miscellaneous tasks.
Oh boy, I'm really good at miscellaneous tasks,
We will,
guys.
however, receive assistance from the special advisor and the principal.
Okay, so we have a few more faculty than just us.
Special advisor? And what's our principal like?
Well,
you'll find out.
Let's just say that out of all the people in this great big empire, I never thought I'd meet someone quite as intense as our principal.
Oh, excellent.
Really?
That sounds like fun.
Try not to be too shocked, okay? You've actually met her before, Reen.
Yeah.
Thank you for waiting.
Ah. Speak of the devil.
It's the baddest bitch in Erebonia. Get on your hands and knees and pray to God that Aurelia Le Guin is not coming for your ass.
Thank you for coming.
Whatever is that slack-jawed expression for?
And also behind her is Professor G. Schmidt. You remember him. He's one of Epstein's disciples. And someone who is utterly without tact.
I believe we met during the Civil War. Or have you already forgotten my face?
And yes, his voice is absolutely perfect for his attitude. I love it.
Not that I give a whit either way.
Oh god, he even says whit. Like that. Oh god, yes, it's perfect.
No, of course not. It's good to see you again, Professor Schmidt. I've always appreciated how you helped me with Valamar's Tachi.
As I said before, save it.
I'm not interested in that.
Though my title is Special Advisor, I plan to focus only on my research.
I'm just here for kicks, so if you want anything out of me, screw you.
Do endeavor to make yourself useful to me, Schwarzer. Or should I say, Ashen Awakener.
Jeez.
He was one of Professor Epstein's disciples, right?
Yep.
Or maybe not. We sure he ain't some faker?
Nope.
No, he's the real deal.
Yep.
I'm starting to understand why I got hired here in the first place.
We needed everyone in Erebonia to bully me. That's the only reason I'm here.
I never imagined I would meet you here.
Oh, it's been about half a year, hasn't it, Schwarzer? Well, since we've all gathered, allow me to say a few words about myself. During the Civil War, I was the general of the defeated Noble Alliance. I then oversaw the Northern War, resulting in the annexation of Northumbria.
Yep.
But you may think of me as Aurelia Le Guin, principal of Thor's branch campus.
Say it louder for the back.
Reen.
Aurelia Le Guin, the
All
beast.
that packed into one woman. Guess it's not so crazy for you to be here after all, eh, Major?
Principal Le Guin, it's time. Shall we proceed?
Yes, let's begin. Herschel, gather up our fledglings and bring them to the grounds.
Let's meet our students.
Yes, ma'am. I'll see you soon, Reen.
Bah.
Bah.
Alrighty, let's see what kind of guys and gals we got.
I can't wait to bully our new instructor.
Schwarzer, see to it you aren't late.
Late? To what?
To our entrance ceremony, of course.
We have to show off after all.
What? I had no idea.
Oh god. They literally...
That would be because we set the date and time without telling you.
Yeah, they literally did not tell him shit. They're just like, hey, go here for your new job. We'll tell you on the way. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
You'll even be meeting your fledglings there. Exciting, no? Show them what it means to be the Ashen Chevalier.
Hold yourself up with pride. Show them exactly why the world should fear us.
This place being difficult or an exaggerations. Alright then. I should probably put these on.
Yep. Don't worry, with these glasses on, nobody will know who I am. Sorry, Reen. Clark Kent, you are not. You are not a brilliant actor like he is. I mean, I get the effect, and I don't find it as incredulous as some people, but you need to be a good actor to pull it off. Look at this colorful cast of characters. I'm sure we'll be getting to know each and every one of them personally in time. Especially the ones they seem to be focusing on. Like blue-haired boy, pink-haired girl, and Altina, who is just as adorable as ever. Oh god, I want to pet her head so badly. If only.
Oh, that woman.
Isn't she the Golden Rakshasa?
And that black-haired guy.
Oh god, it's Mona Marshall.
He's super famous.
God, that voice is familiar
It's him.
too. I met him on the train.
Seriously?
Oh dear. How unexpected.
The Ashen Chevalier.
Great.
No way.
Oh, jeez.
What?
I recognize some faces here. Well, a face at least.
Attention! I will have silence! We will now begin the entrance ceremony for Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. The opening speeches will be omitted. We will begin by announcing class assignments.
Yeah, screw opening speeches.
First, Class 8, Combat Tactics. The instructor is Randolph Orlando.
You cross bellions, remember me.
Right. Step forward when I call your name. Jessica, Wayne, Sydney, Maya, Ash, Freddy, Gustav, and Leonora. You 8.
Next, Class 9, Military Finance. The instructor is Toa Herschel.
I'll call out names now. Sandy, Kyrie, Tita, Louise, Tatiana, Valerie, Muse, Pablo, and Stark. There are 9 of you in total.
Of course, Toa gets the biggest class because she's the best teacher of them all. And that leaves Reen with a total of 3 students
Class
out of 20.
8 and Class 9.
That's
Combat
pretty
Tactics
sad.
and Military Finance. Then the ones left over are...
Silence! We will now have a word from our principal. Principal, if you would.
I am Aurelia Le Guin, principal of the branch campus.
The baddest bitch in Erebonia. Sorry, I feel that needs to be included every time she shows up on screen.
As some of you are new to Erebonia, not all of you may be familiar with my name. That, however, is of little concern to me. A few of you may have noticed already, but I'll spell it out for the rest. This school is a trash bin. Thor's main campus will be welcoming the Crown Prince this year. As such, it will go through heavy reform. This campus is a place they can toss aside those deemed too troublesome, or those with problematic backgrounds.
It's nice that they can just, build an academy for all the students they don't actually want at the academy.
Just like that, all of you, our instructors, and even myself, are here because we have been tossed aside.
Hurts to hear it, doesn't it, Michael?
Hey now.
That's rude.
No, Principal Le Guin, that is far too...
That is far too on the nose.
However, there is a saying, be ever vigilant as though the world is a battlefield. Such a mindset is difficult to learn in times of peace. However, the situation we find ourselves in is a perfect environment for it. Those who lack the resolve to better themselves, to reforge themselves in the fires of adversity, leave now, or you run the risk of leaving later, in Adios's arms.
I like Corellia. She is freaking intense. Of course, our crew here is pretty intense too, so they'll be fine.
Very well. In that case, I welcome each and every one of you to Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. I greet you with these familiar words from Emperor Dreichels.
All right. So it doesn't seem like Ash nor Muse will be joining us for this little section here. Wonder if they're going to be in our class at all. We'll have to find out. I mean, they showed up in the,
Well, I'm nice
forward.
and overwhelmed now, but...
Just where are we supposed to go?
Just stand here and look pretty. It's fine.
General, Principal, could I get you to announce the final class?
Huh?
Very well. We'll be picking up after the main campus's classes 1 through 6, with our own classes 7 through 9.
That's right, we didn't skip class 7 this time.
The 3 of you make up class 7, Special Operations.
That's right. We're
Your
Black
instructor
Ops.
will be him, Reen Schwarzer.
So, we got some pink-haired girl, we got some blue-haired boy, and we got a former Intelligence Division member. That's certainly quite a cast of characters for our Black Ops division. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Damn, those are some lazy-looking windmills. Einhell Keep is what they're going with. Okay. This was Einhell Fortress.
Wow!
Or, that's what I ended up using as the translation.
I looked over the blueprints, but I didn't think it'd be this big.
It's even bigger on the inside.
Don't get so excited. This facility is nothing remarkable.
Wait till you check out my TARDIS.
As I explained before, much of your duties will be performed here under my direction. I expect nothing short of raw talent from a Russell.
So in addition to being in the military finance class, Professor Schmidt has also adopted Tita as his new assistant. Just like that.
Yes, sir!
So that'll be pretty neat to see.
She's a student here after all. I could swear I've heard the name Russell somewhere before.
Come on, Reen. You're a history teacher. How do you not know the name Russell?
But more importantly,
check out the rack on that one. Great, our instructor's a pervert.
that we're Class 7 is clearly no coincidence.
Yep.
Only 3 students, and she's one of them.
Combat tactics and military finance are undergoing their orientations at the moment. Special operations will be having an orienteering exercise. You must make it through this facility in one piece.
That's right, we got a tutorial to go through. I hope you're ready.
In one piece? What does that mean?
Means less than 2, Juna.
What is this building for?
It's called Einhell Keep. It was built in conjunction with the branch campus for testing new methods of training. The interior is fully controllable via orbal technology and features variable difficulty levels.
It's basically a GameCube.
As for your exercise, you will be combating monsters and such unleashed within the keep.
The GameCube.
What?
We have to fight monsters at a military academy? I thought we were only fighting, metaphorical monsters. Like all good soldiers should.
Monsters? That's a joke, right?
Now I understand. Special operations, indeed. I guess this is a fitting enough exercise, given our class's name. And it's not just for my students, either, is it?
It helps that you're quick on the uptake. That said, don't assume it will be the same as the Class 7 you were part of. Rather than an experimental clash between social classes, this one will act as an established task force for assignments in the field. And as its instructor, you will have your students see each assignment through.
All right.
It's all starting to come together.
Hold on just a second. We did what you said and came here, but what the heck is all this crap? This is just... I mean, no one ever told me I was being put in some shady Black Ops squad.
Why'd you come here in the first place if you didn't want to be in part of some shady Black Ops squad?
Your placement in Class 7 is the result of your aptitude test, Cadet Crawford. If you are dissatisfied, you have the option to pack your bags and return to the Military Police Academy.
That's all the way in Crossbell.
I've yet to accept the situation, but I understand it now, at the very least.
Hey, Patsman, how's it going?
Can you give us more details?
Certainly. Instructor Schwarzer and the three of you will enter the keep and stand by for further instructions.
Oh yeah, this is actually just the title I'm using for the Let's Play. If only because apparently the people want me to either pair up with Altina or Juna for this.
While on standby, they will
And
explain
good
their
morning to
qualifications as you brief them on the use of the Arcus II.
Understood.
Bah! Finally, we can begin the trial. Disciple candidate, don't dawdle. Everything must be up and running in 10 minutes.
Yes.
Way to go. I knew you would. Let's see if anything has changed while I've been running this. No, still got 24 votes. Altina currently has 5, Juna has 4, Elisa has 3.
Looks like this school's even more messed up than I'd heard.
And then there's a whole bunch with 2 and 1 vote each. Oh, thank you for that. I was wondering when you'd get to reading it. I know what I'm doing for part 4 as well, so...
I'd prefer if non-affiliates stayed off the premises.
Look forward to that. I'm just not sure when I'll start that up. In any case... Looks like Agate's gonna check out on, how his,
Take it easy. I ain't here to cause trouble.
I ain't here to cause trouble. I just want to make sure my, my girlfriend, little sister, adoptive, kinda sorta, doesn't get hurt or anything. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Yeah.
As soon as she's done with her orientation, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Foo.
Very well. You may have been referred here by the royal family, but don't forget your place. That extends to any actions you and your friends will take in the Empire from here on out.
I'd say that's up to you guys, you know?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not going to commit any crimes while I'm here.
You got a whole country up to its neck in plots and schemes, and then a screwed up school like this pops up out of nowhere. Really makes you wonder who's pulling the strings around here.
I suppose I should have expected as much from an A-rank bracer.
Although you probably should know who's pulling the strings around here. He makes it blatantly obvious every time he's on screen. Then again, Agate has never actually met Osborne. So, you know. He doesn't know just how much of a jerk he is. Anyway, I'm still loving all the new voices. So much fun. So far, I've got nothing to complain about, which is really nice.
A facility full of untested mechanisms certainly sounds like a playground for the professor. So how much do you already know?
Nothing too specific. The above-ground portion is a cube measuring 50 arch on each side, and the below-ground area is still being expanded.
Are the two of you already acquainted?
Yeah, we know each other from work. We're work buddies.
We are. I just had no idea she'd be one of my students.
Maybe.
But that's neither here nor there. Let's start with introductions while everything's being prepped. I just got here earlier today, so I'm sorry I haven't had time to speak with you two yet. I'm...
Why even bother introducing yourself?
Oh, jeez. I love how Juna already wants none of this shit.
We all know you're Rien Schwarzer, the Ashen Chevalier. The big hero who put an end to the Erebonian Civil War when he was just a student. Not to mention the occupation of Crossbell. I'm sure everyone in Erebonia knows who you are. Probably everyone in Crossbell, too.
Yuna's great.
In addition, you resolved incident after incident across the Empire as part of your schoolwork.
That's exactly why she calls him she calls him daddy, yep.
Then, during the Northern War last October, you worked alongside General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius to annex Northumbria.
Le Guin? Like, our principal?
The one and only. It's not like she's getting married anytime soon.
Wait, what? And he helped occupy Northumbria?
Yeah, like, open up a newspaper. This happened months ago. How dare you not tell me you occupied Northumbria?
The actual circumstances were...
The only thing you should be occupying right now is... No. This is for kids. I can't say that on air.
You're both very well informed. Though, calling me a hero is a bit much. I'd still like to say a little bit about myself. As you know, I'm Rien Schwarzer. I'm a graduate of Thor's Military Academy's main campus.
I got a diploma, and now I'm instantly a high school teacher.
I got my diploma just last month, and I'm starting as an instructor here at the branch campus today. I'll be overseeing martial arts and Panzer Soldat training outside the classroom. Inside the classroom, I'll be teaching history. That is, of course, in addition to being the homeroom teacher for Class 7 Special Operations.
I will also be doing gopher work on the side, because I cannot help myself.
I'll go next.
Kurt Vander.
My name is Kurt Vander. I'm from the capital. I've heard more than just the common stories about you.
Damn straight.
You're a Vander. That would make you General Zex and Lieutenant Colonel Mueller's...
Mueller is my older brother, and Zex is my uncle. Though I'm aware I look nothing like them, right up to my hair.
That's because I'm adopted.
Yeah.
No, he's not actually adopted.
It's true, he doesn't have dark hair or even a similar build.
Yep.
By the way, are those glasses fake? They don't look good on you at all. You should probably get rid of them.
Way to go. Just dig the knife right in there. I love it.
Fashion is clearly not their intended function.
All right, I get it. They don't look good. No need to rub it in. Nice to meet you, Kurt. You're up next.
Yeah, it's, he said when he was going for his role that he was, reminded of his time in the military where he was, like, absolutely serious, no nonsense. You could hear his asshole pucker up as he, stood at attention. So it's like, yeah, that sounds like Kurt. He did a really good job compared to how casual, he is in Claude. He is for Claude in, Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Fine. Oh, brother.
Of course, Yuna's voice actor has quite a bit of range as well, considering she's also on in...
I'm Juna Crawford. I transferred here from the Crossbell Police
Persona
Academy.
5.
And honestly, I'd rather not be here. But if that's how it's gonna be, then I'll just have to make the most of it.
I don't want to be here, but Baka.
Crossbell. I had my suspicions.
I was wondering why you were such a tsundere. They're all from Crossbell.
So, when you say police academy, you're talking about the military police academy, right?
There was no military slapped on the name before the annexation. You guys are the ones who changed it.
Good choices. Good choices. Makoto was my favorite when I first started, but
are you saying I can
On
only
grew
call it
on
by
me,
the
and now
official
she's my
name
favorite.
the great and powerful Erabonia has blessed it with?
No, that's not what I meant. Sorry. I was being insensitive.
I'm sure you'll find it's what I do best.
Well, I might have overreacted.
Yeah, this is gonna be a thing
But
all the way
I still
through.
don't accept that name.
Yeah. That's completely understandable.
I'm last then.
Of course, Reen takes no pride in being the conqueror of nations that he is.
Altina Orion, formerly part of the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division.
Are you sure you should be saying that thing out loud?
Isn't that classified?
My affiliation with them ended upon my enrollment here.
On paper.
On paper. Please, think nothing of it.
You can't just say that, Altina. That's not how that works.
I feel as though I've just heard something I shouldn't have.
The intelligence division is pretty hardcore, isn't it? Hold up! What do you mean, on paper?
It means that I am still technically part
Slip
of the
of the
intelligence
tongue.
division.
Oops.
There's that snark.
Thank you for waiting.
On paper. And then she pulls out the
Preparations are now
documentation.
complete for the level
Because
0
she just carries
Einhell
it with her
trial.
everywhere.
If you haven't already, please set your Arcus 2s now.
Can't be a Trails protagonist without adopting a cute little girl as your daughter.
Is that the girl from earlier?
I was under the impression she was a student, like us.
Understood. Give us just a moment. Each of you were given one of these, right?
So yeah, now we have some tutorial stuff to do. Setting our Arcuses.
That.
I was sent one, but I haven't turned it on yet.
It's basically the same as any other game.
It's a battle orbment. Normal battle orbments are personal devices that link with their user and can produce a variety of effects.
I'll let Reen do the tutorial speech.
It can improve your physical abilities and allow you to cast orbal arts, among other things. But this is the newest model, the Arcus 2. It has a few additional functions.
And Kurt, I will be watching you, because I know you're going to get anti-ard.
Interesting.
It's a little different from the Enigma models in Crossbell.
It's
To
a
be
lot
precise,
fancier.
they are the product of a collaboration between the Reinford Company and Epstein Foundation. I assume these models are combat ready?
Yeah, I'll explain how they work. Now, each of you take one of these.
Put the Master Quartz in your
We get
in your
Master
orbit.
Quartz?
Yeah, you can't run these things without Master
The
Quartz.
Enigmas did have these.
The basics should be the same. Go ahead and set your Master Quartz in the central slot.
Yes, sir.
Yep, pretty much.
Here?
I should set mine while they're at it.
I should do my work, too. Anyway, you got the tutorial here. You could pause that if you really wanted to read it. But, basically, your Master Quartz level up as you do. But yeah, you want to stick it right in the slot there. So, go to your orbit. You can see we've got almost no quartz whatsoever. We've got this slot. We've also got a second slot for a Master Quartz, which is a new addition for the Arcus 2s. We'll go into detail about that one later. But for the time being, we've only got this. It's effectively the Force Quartz. So we're gonna plug that in. It boosts your stats, as you know. And yeah. Also, we're putting on his glasses.
Whoa!
I can feel it working.
I can feel this power inside me.
Now that you've set your Master Quartz, you're synced with your Arcus units.
Very nice. Very nice.
You should be able to notice a significant difference in combat.
All right.
Okay, now this is new.
Yep.
How long do you intend to keep me waiting?
I'm a busy man here.
Sorry, Professor. We're ready.
Then let's not waste any more time. Level 0 begins on floor B1. The trial will be considered completed once you return to ground level.
I'd like to welcome everyone else who's popped their heads
isn't
in.
that red lever? Sir, you shouldn't use that.
Don't pull the red lever.
Don't act like you have a lick of common sense. You're Albert's granddaughter.
Ouch. Direct and to the point, aren't you,
It's time
Schmidt?
we saw what Class 7's Special Operations is made of.
Yeah, but if Tita did have any common sense, she wouldn't have built a giant robot to fight Potter
Can
Motter.
survive with a passing score.
Hey, watch the floor!
Oh shit, I've done this before.
What?
Maybe I should have fallen over. Get a good look at those panties. Nope.
Right yourself and brace for the landing. Altina, you...
She'll be fine.
Calm Soleus.
Never mind.
Never mind. You'll be fine. Inner monologue. Oh god, not this shit again. I'm making sure I'm falling last this time. I don't want to be fallen on at all. Speaking of...
What happened? I remember that professor talking, then the floor opened up?
It was Juna, correct?
Huh?
My apologies, but if you could move.
I'm afraid you're
It's not
kind
that
of
you're heavy,
suffocating me.
but I'm having trouble breathing.
Well then, history repeats itself.
Look at that stare. He's pissed.
The floor appears to be padded, so bruising should not be an issue.
Well, I don't know about that.
How strangely like the obscene positions you often find yourself in, Instructor Reen.
Ooh, ouch. God damn, Altina.
Please don't say things that'll give people the wrong impression. Oh, wow. I'm surprised you're already calling me an instructor.
That is your current designation.
It really softens the blow when you just stab me in the back like that. Thanks for calling me instructor. You know you can call me Papa when we're here too. Only when we're at home, instructor.
I assure you, I didn't intend for this to happen. Then again, I suppose intent is irrelevant. I won't make any further excuses. You may hit me if it'll make you feel better.
How very admirable of you.
There's only one man I want falling into my chest, and he's not you.
You being so calm about it just pisses me off even more.
Yeah?
So I think I'll take you up on that.
I think he just might be. Almost definitely. Almost certainly. That's the only reason he's staying in this class.
Erebonian boys are just so... Ugh!
I do not believe his nationality was a factor.
I don't know.
You were just a little unlucky.
It's happened to me before. Don't worry about it.
Not
It's fine.
unlucky. I lacked the expertise to make a proper landing. That resulted in embarrassment for one of my classmates. I admit my fault.
And not, yourself. Just one of your classmates.
I see. He's so mature for his age.
Well, it's more like he's a brat more than anything.
Well, minus one stinging cheek, the three of you look fine to me. So it's time to begin storming the keep. But
Good luck
first,
storming the
I'll need
castle.
each of you to show me your weapons.
This whole thing is a joke, right? Do we really have to play along?
I know the professor, and he isn't the type to joke around. He's serious about measuring each of our abilities.
We're at a military academy. We have to do military stuff.
I want to learn everyone's combat styles so we can work together and get out of here safely.
Understood. These are my weapons.
Two swords?
2 swords? Where did you even put them?
That takes skill.
It takes skill to hide 2 swords inside your butt. Especially ones that are almost as tall as you are.
You're using the Vanderschool's dual blade style then. I knew of it, but I've never met a practitioner.
I admit our great sword style has far more notoriety.
However,
but that style also requires one to be born with a broader physique.
Yep, the Lloyd Irving school of thought. 2 swords are better than
These
1.
blades are better suited for the likes of me.
The only reason he thinks that is because 2 swords obviously have double the cutting power.
I didn't realize. Well, Juna, how
Then
about
again,
you?
he is the best character in combat in that game, so, you know, he might have a point.
I'm still not down for all this, but I get it. This is a military academy, so here you go.
Yeah.
Another dual wielder.
You use side-handle batons?
They look a little more complicated than that.
They're tonfas, with guns in them.
What are they exactly?
These are gunbreakers, special tonfa with guns installed. Developed by the one and only CGF.
The best weapon.
They can switch between melee and mid-range firing.
Ah, that's why they call him Kuroto.
An intriguing
Makes sense.
weapon.
I haven't seen Sword Art Online in a hot minute.
Crossbell Guardian Force, right? If I recall, First Lieutenant Orlando was once part of it. He'd left long before the occupation disbanded them, though. Good to know. We'll see how well they work in action today. You do seem to know your way around them.
Of course I do. I trained with them at the police academy.
They're not the only 2-handed weapons I know my way ar- Wait, shit, sorry. Didn't mean to say that out loud.
And they'll be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
It's like, god damn it, you're supposed to play along. Me being Sundari doesn't work if I don't have someone to bounce off of.
We'll see where everyone stands once we've engaged in actual combat. You're up next, Altina.
Understood.
Say hello to my
Hold up.
little friend.
There's something I've been wondering for a while now. Who let a kid enroll at a military academy?
I've been curious about that myself.
Sorry, it was bring your daughter to work day, but that's every day.
She claimed to be with the intelligence division, but surely she won't be joining us in battle.
Well, personally, I agree, but...
There is no need for concern. My physical age is approximately 14 years old. I am no small child.
Physical age? No, you're definitely small.
I also have my weapon, the basis for my admittance into the intelligence division.
What the hell?
And
This
everyone freaks
explains
out
that
after
black
seeing
shadow I thought I saw earlier.
Clown Soleil for the first time.
Clown Soleus, a combat shell. The latest version of the line of special weaponry.
He's a good boy. He's Reen's pet dog.
Further details are classified. Suffice to say, it will contribute to our overall fighting strength.
Good boy, Clown Soleil. Wanna go play fetch?
Are things like that normal in the Empire?
Yep.
Of course not. It's my first time seeing something like this, too. The Golden Rakshasa, the Ashen Chevalier, and even a girl like her. What manner of place is this branch campus?
He'd slowly float towards whatever was thrown, and then he'd come back.
I don't blame either of you for having questions, but we can save them for another time. By the way, this is my weapon.
While you kids were studying the blade, I was studying the blade.
Of course. The Tachi is used by students of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school.
Just like back then. I mean, it's just like the sword Arios used.
Yep. Just like the sword back then that Arios used.
Right.
You know.
It's not an Imperial-style sword. It comes from the East. I guess the Divine Blade of Wind is pretty famous in Crossbell, huh?
But I'll be more famous than him in time. Don't you worry about
A
that.
lot happened, but he still has plenty of fans. Even when a certain empire has made him a wanted man.
Yeah, I suppose
Wink,
so.
wink, nudge, nudge.
That covers everyone then. Let's be on our way. We're currently on floor B1. If we make it back up to ground level, this little trial will be over. I'll give you some tips along the way on combat, how to use arts, and your Arcus units.
Can we skip the tutorials? We know how
Follow
to do
me
this already.
and proceed carefully and deliberately.
Like bracers. I mean,
Okay, let's
like
just
like
go.
bracers.
I'll give it
Okay.
my all.
Commence mission.
About the notebook. Nice. Yeah, it seems like so far I'll be focusing on Altina and Yuna's bonding events, so have that to look forward to. And I got my very first trophy. Class 7 begins anew.
The entrance is right over there. Let's move out as soon as we're ready.
Anyway, let's go check out our party while we're here. Obviously, we've got Reen Schwarzer, the classic, Yuna Crawford. I'll probably go for Platinum as well, but I'm going to do the other stuff I need to do on a second playthrough. Try to show off everything I can, though, here. Because, you know, that's entirely how I should be. I don't have any extra quartz or stuff running around, so nothing I can really do here. The one thing I will be doing is switching these around. Kurt's typically starts with the Windmaster Quartz, Sirius. It's very good for evasion, but because it's really good for evasion, you want to put it on a long-range character, so you can take advantage of counterattacks. Because counterattacks are kind of absurd in this game. And Yuna is one of the best dodge tanks you get in the game, so I hope you like seeing a lot of her, because apparently you guys want me to do bonding events with her as well, so we're going to be seeing a lot of Yuna. Anyway, we can mess around with tactics and stuff as well in this screen here. Probably gonna run something like this. And, Okay.
Yes, sir. Just what the heck is all this?
Yeah, you know, just...
It's my turn!
Just basic stuff. Also, Yuna's gonna be the lead character. Again, because field characters with ranged attacks are super great. So, Altina, Yuna are both pretty useful for that regard. Muse when you get her. And then, obviously, like, Machias, Elisa, them. But, you know, let's go fight a monster. Prepare for battle. No, I just put your glasses on, Reen. Keep them on. God damn it. I have no issue with combat. Don't worry, I'll back you guys up. Alright then. Yeah, she's gonna be just a wee bit jealous here. You also have this new addition to the game, Assault Attacks. You get assault points from breaking items in the field. We currently have 2 at the bottom there, that thing by the charge button there.
Our chance to attack.
It automatically starts you with a triple advantage, so no need to go behind an enemy and shoot it or anything, just R2. So that's the way to use other field characters if you just want to see them instead. Anyway. We've basically got nothing but tutorials here, so, you know, we're just gonna watch all those.
Now.
And our combat abilities are limited until we actually do,
All right.
Till we do these things. So, show off some crafts here.
Take this!
Let's go!
Or would she be accepting and be like, oh no, I got beaten. God damn it.
I'm up!
Actually, I know what she would do. She'd,
I'm up!
Here I go! Yeah! Nice! We did it!
She'd probably try to send, someone from the Ride From Company to, like, take her out off screen. You are correct. I'm definitely not bad. In fact, I'm freaking great. Yep. And then Juna just falls for him even harder. You know, classic stuff. These jerks. You have a difficult year ahead of you. Don't talk like it doesn't involve you. Come on, everyone, let's get moving. So it's basically talking about analyzing enemies. There's a trophy for analyzing every enemy in the game, so if you're going for that, be diligent, either by using battle scopes or using Altina's detector craft. Otherwise, just business as usual. Orban charging stations, they've been around since the first game. Go to them and you heal up. You don't restore any CP though, but you restore health and energy points for your orbment. Yeah. You'll go through a lot of battle scopes unless you're using like Altina as a primary party member. Which, I mean, you have the option to, or option to not. Anyway, they're basically saying agile enemies or enemies with hard shells are best dealt with using arts because they have higher defenses and weaker resistances. So this is the arts tutorial.
Take them down!
And you can see that this thing is weak to fire arts and strong against earth arts.
I shall go. Charging.
It's my turn! Arcus, activate! Let's go!
So I'll have everyone cast a spell here. And at this point in the game, it's enough to one-shot your enemies. Well, one-shot weak enemies like that.
Yeah!
Just remember to... Oh. Right, there's a treasure over here.
Oh, a treasure chest.
I need the detection quartz immediately, I swear. Good thing I have a map. So yeah, several variety of quartz. Ones that let you use arts, one that increase your stats, and then ones that do both. Or various different things. You want to just basically collect as many of these as you possibly can. Since Reen already has a healing spell, we're going to put this on Kurt because he has a wind slot there. Seems like the best use of his slot. She'll figure it out in time. Don't worry. Like, oh god, this evil Erebonian man is in my way all the time, and now I have to deal with them all the time. Whatever will I do? We're finally gonna see what they can do. Alrighty then.
Yeah! There! 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 Yeah!
Take them down!
She could, but that's a difficult thing to ask of the tsundere. So she has two modes. Striker mode has weapon type strike, and gunner mode has weapon type pierce. So it's basically forcing you to change. And as you can see, you get an area of effect attack. Your crafts also change, but at this point in time, we only have cross break, so... You know, that's what we got.
My turn!
Also mentions breaking your enemy. Again, very important.
It's my turn! Crimson Slash! Whew. Everyone okay?
And there we go. Anyway, you can kind of see how their niches in combat are. Kurt's the fast one, Yuna's the crowd control, Altina's your arts user / shield, and then Reen just kills absolutely everything with his sword. You know, the basic party dynamic setup. Yep. You get a pretty nice party to start off with, which is really nice. And even Kurt's trying to be a tsundere. Does one of your fancy sword moves involve pulling your head out of your ass? Oh my god, I wish that line was voiced. Yeah, use Striker against a single powerful opponent, Gunner against swarms of enemies, or if you're like me, never ever leave Gunner mode, because dodge tanking is just so good in Gunner mode. Anyway, let's grab the treasure here.
I found some treasure!
So Firebolt R. Considering we're desperate for quartz at this point in time. Let's put that on Yuna, actually. Also gives us a little bit of a strength buff, which helps out Yuna, definitely.
We'll end this quick!
And now we're finally back to just normal, basic combat. Nothing holding our hands, we can just beat the crap out of stuff.
Let's go! Sit! Alright, nice work.
This accessory looks really cute. I wonder what my instructor will think about. Oh no, I'm not saying that out loud. And now we can finally use combat links. Combat links let us, you know, deal with enemies a hell of a lot quicker than the standard mode here. Alright, so it's basically saying, hey, go to tactics and set these up. Press triangle to set your link. For the time being, I'll just do this. That's entirely possible. That might be it. I think people just want to see this in action. Alright. Performing attacks and certain crafts give characters a chance to unbalance enemies. We've been automatically jumped up to 5 brave points here, so we can just use this shit automatically. But yeah, link attacks are pretty much as they say.
Strike! It's down! Now, Altina!
Yes!
It's my turn!
They're really good at letting you deal with crowds. They do a whole ton of damage, so...
Take this! Wide open!
Never not be using these.
Got it!
There!
It's my turn!
Yeah, it's not like that's a lie or anything.
It's down!
It's mine!
I mean, the point in time in which the dynamic changes
Good job,
is
Yuna.
a bit earlier than...
It was nothing.
Well, I say it's a bit earlier, but you can see she's already blushing from a compliment from him, and this is just the prologue, so I don't feel like I'm that off base by saying, you know, that there's definitely something there from the very beginning. So yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much leave Reen, Yuna, and Altina in my party as much as possible. Exactly. And of course everyone's remarking about how strong the combat links make them. And of course, Reen was the test case for the Arcus 1. And see, Yuna's starting to see his good points. Is this man really the hero of Erebonia? Is there something else you wanted to ask me, or are you just gonna stare at me awkwardly? Yeah, nobody wants to stay in a big smelly dungeon any longer than they need to. Instructor Sarah really is amazing. She was a total drunk and just let us go on our own, but she was always looking out for us. Oh, don't worry, we'll go there later. This one's actually pretty clean in comparison. Of course, Dr. Schmidt hasn't filled it up with stuff yet. Alright. So, I mean, tutorials. Forming combat links has no disadvantages, so keep your members linked at all times. Yep. All sorts of things. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Like, how to pretend to be sober when you're, blackout drunk. Or, how to grade tests while you're, nursing a hangover. But not about how students coming on to them. But, rather how to come on to your students.
You've just crossed the halfway point. Best of luck on the second half.
Anyway, there's
Yes. Thank you.
some items in here.
What kind of campus would build a facility like this on site?
One made by Chancellor Osborne.
How's this?
Whoopsie doops.
There! An opening! Take this!
My turn.
Strike!
It's my turn.
I mean, yes, technically, but,
Sit!
there was a implied consent, at least. Alright, I don't even have Detector on Altina yet.
Brionac, activate. Fire.
Let's go. Ha! Huh. Is that all?
I totally forget who actually made the branch campus. I'm pretty sure Aurelia used it herself, but, you know, there's kind of implicit participation from Osborne in that regard, like, yeah, let's throw all these rejects here, that's fine.
Our chance!
That works for us.
Crimson Slash!
I shall go. Arcus, activate.
It's my turn! Yeah! Our chance!
An opening! Let's go.
Strike!
Let's go.
God, remember when Silverthorn
Target's
was, like,
eliminated.
the
Move out.
strongest art in the game? Well, the strongest art in the series, way back in Trails in the Sky first chapter. Not so much anymore. Now it's like the first art you get from Altina in this game. It's funny how times change.
Ah, treasure chest.
That it has. That it has. Just like White Gehenna, which doesn't exist anymore.
Locked
Very
and
well.
loaded!
Now.
Yeah, let's run around with Altina for a little bit. Why not? We've gotten all the treasures in the area after all. And now we get to deal with the sticky boy. Well, it's fine. We can take it. And of course, this is a forced fight, so let's show what we got.
Now, brace yourself!
And of course, they get to go first. Jerks. Luckily for us, they spend a lot of time moving around.
My turn.
We can have Altina heal us up real quick.
Arjun heal.
Thanks!
Thanks.
I'm up!
Alright. Show off, Reen's second craft here.
Get back!
I think I might be able to. Ew, 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 gross, gross, ew, get it away from me. Don't let it get on my clothes. I'm trying to impress the instructor here.
Take this!
Let's
Vibrate. Alright.
Strike! There! Now, Altina!
Yes.
There!
Well, that did a good job of clearing out most of the enemies there.
All right.
Fortunately, some of them are still alive.
There.
Let's go! Strike! It's my turn!
Busy day today.
Alright, nice work.
Yeah, we got a level up for everyone.
Yeah, I did it!
I must train even more.
Stats updated.
And now we get Detector. There we go. Enemy monster ceased movement. But not existence. Wasn't all that strong, guys. Let's turn our backs on it. Fair enough. I mean, I do too. It's just I don't work for another 12 hours or so. Bam.
Now, bring it on!
Alright, so with this little thing, we can now use our S-Craft. So let's check that out. Essentially, you can use an S-Craft at 100 CP, but if you get it all the way up to 200 CP, it goes way up in damage.
My blade, calm as still water. Now! 7th slash! Fallen leaves!
You know, I think I might like that better than flames gather on my blade.
Nice work.
I think I like that better than flames gather on my blade. Azure Flame Slash! No. Yeah. What was that? That was an S-Craft. Don't worry, Kurt, you'll get one too. And that's why Reen is just swarming in ladies. The most eligible bachelor in all of Erebonia. All of Western Zemuria at this point. And if we knew anything about Eastern Zemuria, he'd probably be the most eligible bachelor there too. Yeah. It's a real dumb move of you. As your instructor, I'm ashamed of you two. Don't let your guard down until you confirm the enemy is defeated. That's a basic rule of combat. Whether or not I'm worthy of being your instructor. God. Reen is humble, but he's too humble sometimes. Like, you're the instructor, act like it for once. What are you standing around for? Quit wasting time. I have valuable data to collect. True, true. He doesn't know a thing about that. How dare he talk like he knows everything? Like he's kind of hot or something. Sorry, what was that? Again? Has he saved you multiple times in the past before, Juna? Nothing. That didn't happen in my tragic backstory. No, not at all. Yeah, I suppose I haven't given him enough credit. We can't let that guy keep hogging the spotlight. Oh, don't worry. He'll go out of his way to hog the spotlight. Anyway, we're getting close to the end here, so I'm just gonna drop a save. And luckily I can press X to save, so I don't have to worry about, you know, getting exited out all the time. It's nice.
Yeah. Charge complete.
It's like I'm wearing nothing at all.
There. Let's do this.
Nope. The one downside about having Altina as your party leader, her attacks are hella slow.
Let's go!
Well, it's not the end of the world here.
Crimson Slash!
All right. Yeah.
Let's go!
Can't get all three of them.
Strike! There!
I'll assist. Now.
Yeah, but breaking all those helps.
I'll support. Arjun here.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Let's go! Crimson Slash! It's down!
It's mine. All right.
I can't cross break all of them at once either.
Yeah. Wide
This
open.
is fine.
An opening! Very well.
My turn. I'll support. Arjun here.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Alright.
It's my turn.
Altina might, or Juna might
Let's
be
go.
spec'd like a dodge tank, but she's definitely not there yet. Kurt, sweetie,
my
you gotta hit the thing. Whatever. There we go.
Nice. We did it.
Alright. So we picked up a power potion. It's kind of like a healing item, but it has some additional effects to it as well, so they're pretty handy to have. Just gonna go ahead and use that. Right. We also got a new quartz. I should probably put that on somebody. Looking like it's gonna be Reen, since I don't have any other slots available. See, the HP 2 quartz is enough to basically double his health. So, it's pretty good to keep in mind. I don't even know why I bothered healing. I know there's an Orbit charging station coming up here. I'm just,
Just beyond there are the doors leading to your destination. Be quick about it.
There. There.
Yeah.
There. Understood. Heading to target point.
Gotta wait for them to finish talking before I can use it. As much as I want to start healing up right away here. God damn it, why is my instructor so hot? It's just not fair, guys. What was that, Juna? Nothing. I'm just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. Alright. Let's let's deal with the last boss of this prologue here. Well, we're coming to the end here. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. But we're naturally in a boss arena here. What is wrong with Erebonians? Y'all thinking building an insane place like this on a school campus? She has a point. Mostly for worse.
Wait a second.
Be on alert. I have detected a spike in mana.
I've also detected voice acting.
In what?
Mana? What the fuck's mana?
You guys need to get out of there right away!
Ah, it's a magic knight.
Is this thing a Panzer Soldat?
You get to fight one of these right off the bat. These were like mid-game bosses in Cold Steel 2. So, you know, you get to see how far we've come along as a group.
It's a magic knight. An Orbal Golem from the Dark Ages. Professor Schmidt, are you responsible for this?
I happened to acquire a few of these antique machines when they appeared during the Civil War.
And I'm having a blast.
Though its output is lamentably inferior to Panzer Soldat's, its ability to act autonomously is useful. This will be your final challenge in this trial.
Beat the shit out of this thing.
Is he serious?
What is wrong with him? This is going too far.
Again, Juna has a very good point.
They're not capable of taking on a magic knight. Only one thing I can do. Heed my call. Valimar!
The use of a divine knight is prohibited for this trial. Level
Schmidt.
0 was not calibrated to account for its intervention.
Oh, jeez.
Were you to use it against such an opponent, the data I would receive would be useless.
Sorry. This has been prohibited. See, I have documentation and everything.
You do have another option available to you, Schwarzer.
God damn it, this documentation is legit. Sorry, Valimar, you can't come in here. I see. Very well, I'll take a nap in the hangar.
Against this?
Or if you'd prefer, you may choose to activate the new function installed in the Arcus 2s.
So, there's
Please
one
activate
more new
Brave
thing.
Order. Olivier, Prince Olivert said that you would be able to use it for sure, Instructor.
There's a new feature introduced in our Arcuses.
I bid you felicitations on your recent graduation, delayed by duty though it was. I also wish to thank you from the bottom of my heart, Reed.
Ah, Olivier.
These may seem on the paltry side as a gift for such an occasion, but I'd like for each of you to have the newly completed Arcus 2. I've added some fun little communication features to it, just for you.
Yes.
There are a few other new functions that can only be described as brilliant, so do give them a try next time you find yourself in a pinch.
Which will certainly be very soon, knowing you.
All right, will do.
I always seem to get into trouble.
What is this?
I feel some kind of energy coming from him.
It's so
combat
warm
link?
and nice.
No, it's different.
Prepare to engage in combat! Brave Order. Class 7 Special Operations. Put everything you have into defeating the target!
Yeah!
That was a very
Powerful
unenthused
enemy.
yeah.
Exercise caution.
Well, whatever. I'll take it. So, Brave Orders. You can read this if you guys want. But basically, they're how you break the game in half. The only person with Brave Orders right now is Reen. So you have 2 here. You also have the Rescind Orders ones, which will cancel you out of it. There is no good reason to ever use this. Basically, the only reason you want to get rid of an order is if you want to replace it with another order. So, pretty much never use this function. Anyway, since we've got the initiative, let's start with Raging Fire. Raises our CP, and it raises our damage by 20% for 6 turns, so...
Let's go! Raging Fire Formation!
It also doesn't use up a turn, so you immediately... So in case you were like low on CP for an S-Craft, you could fire that up.
Very well.
Our goal here is basically try and break it. It's weak against Earth Art, so I'm going to have Kurt actually fire some spells at it.
Now.
Not that it's actually very useful, considering he's our best damage dealer as well.
Search mode activate.
I'm also going to run Detector.
Scan complete.
Because I want to unbalance it a bit. Hits pretty hard, so
My turn.
just keep that in mind as well.
Brionac activate. Fire.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm up. Sit. Very well.
And yeah, 6 turns
Let's
does
go.
not last as
Raging
long as
fire
you would hope it
formation.
would.
My turn.
But I mean, just keep using Raging Fire.
Strike.
And it's broken. But, again, not for long.
Take this! Our chance! Get him, instructor!
Leave it to me. Sit.
I shall go. Brionac activate. Fire. Now.
It's mine. Let's go. Get back. Now.
It's mine!
Let's go. Strike. There.
And that should finish the
I'll
job.
It's my turn!
Oh, right, I forgot. It survives at 1 health, so, just gonna make sure I don't accidentally die here. So it does this stupid shit, just to show off the enhanced ability. Increased attack defense, can recover its status, but they leave themselves open and makes them easier to break. So when they get into the state, try to break them. Of course, they do shit like this too, so you know.
Here I go!
That's fun, right?
Take this!
I mean, their break gauge also resets to full, so despite that, it's still pretty bad for you if they enhance themselves.
I'm up. Get back.
Now. There. There.
It's mine.
Luckily enough, we were able to finish it up. That's because they got so much closer in Cold Steel 4.
The Vander style is impressive.
I have a long way to go.
Well, it's nice to see Marianne and Claude are getting along. Sorry.
All right, got it.
Yeah, I did it!
I must train even more.
Stats updated.
And there we go.
We did it.
Magic Knight defeated.
Stamina depleted. A short rest is required.
And Reen's like, business as usual.
You guys did amazing! The trial's complete! But you took this way too far, Professor.
That was faster than I expected. I'll have to increase the difficulty next time.
Could you please listen to me?
Nope. Poor
This
Tita.
trial was completely absurd.
What is with Tita and dealing with absolutely insane professors? Her mom, her grandfather, and now Professor Schmidt.
Next time? Is he gonna make us go through all that again?
That's right, this is our old schoolhouse, guys.
The probability seems high.
We'll be back.
At least that put an end to our orienteering exercise.
Aw. Don't pull me up like that. Just makes me want you even more. I mean...
Thank you.
Wait, no. I didn't say that out loud.
Great job, class. You all handled the first test of Brave Order very well. I'm proud of you. There are some areas each of you could improve on. but you just need to tackle them one at a time.
Yeah, you'll get better in time.
I'm sure today hasn't instilled you with much faith in the idea of Class 7. Your class size and this trial are bound to raise some red flags.
But we have the power of anime speeches on our side. And also the bonds of friendship.
Then you have an instructor who's only just graduated. What if he doesn't know what he's doing?
Like these people. What if they don't know what they're doing?
Like I said, if you want to transfer to classes 8 or 9, I swear that I'll make it happen.
But if you want to stay with me, I'd really appreciate it. Because I'd just be an awful instructor if I didn't have any students to teach.
It's something I want you to decide for yourselves.
The school's technically paying me regardless, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but,
Think hard about what you believe, what you want to accomplish, what kind of future you want, and, most importantly, who you are. Only you can figure out if Class 7 is the right place for you. Take all that to heart, and I know you'll have your answer.
Oh god, with the corny anime speeches. I love it.
Juna Crawford reporting. From today, I will be part of Class 7, Special Operations.
I'm not letting this chance slip by.
Really?
Don't get the wrong idea, okay? It's not because I want to.
It's not like I'm interested in you or anything, Babaka.
I never wanted to come to this school. I'd much rather be back in Crossbell. I don't like Erebonia, and I don't think much of you either.
So it seems.
But throughout the entire exercise, your guidance was clear and accurate. If you weren't with us, we never would have beaten that thing. Honestly, it's infuriating. And I'm annoyed I couldn't show off what I learned at the police academy. That's why I'm going to stay in Class 7 until I can prove myself.
Yeah, right. Prove yourself. Uh-huh.
Until I can show up an annoying hero like you, Ashen Chevalier.
She's ridiculous.
At least she's consistent in her ridiculousness.
I love these dorks.
The annoying part aside, you really don't need to keep calling me a hero. But you know what? I respect that kind of determination. Welcome to Class 7, Juna.
Got it.
Kurt Vander reporting. I will also join Class 7.
She was resisting everything in her power to say, "Oh, hell yeah."
That said, I have no definitive reason for doing so.
But I will give you a definitive reason for doing so.
Oh?
I simply have no objections to the branch campus's decision to place me in this class. If anything, I'm grateful for the chances it'll give me to test my skills in real combat.
Kurt, that's a reason to join this class.
I couldn't face my family if I allowed the blades I inherited to rust.
That's also a reason to join this class.
So they're heirlooms?
Metaphorical. He means the will of the Vander school.
I'm also interested in seeing what the 8 leaves can do.
See, that's 3 separate reasons why you want to join this class.
So far, I'm not impressed.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa! That's way out of line.
And also entirely not true. He saved your life like twice already.
I do not believe you're in any position to say that.
Well, that's because I'm still learning. Just like you guys.
I'm not a Divine Blade yet.
Welcome to Class 7, Kurt.
Thank you.
How about you, Altina?
Do you want to join our class?
There is no need for confirmation.
I'm your daughter, and today is Take Your Daughter to Work Day. And tomorrow is Take Your Daughter to Work Day.
While the details are classified, I intend to follow the protocols of the mission.
No, Altina, that's not what I mean. The answer needs to come from you.
Does she not understand?
I won't accept your participation unless you chose this. I don't care who originally placed you here, whether it was the principal, the intelligence division, or even the imperial government.
Reen, don't bully your daughter.
Why do you want to stay? It can be anything.
And it can't be what I said?
Hey! Why are you picking on her so much? I still don't get how you guys know each other, but you can't talk like that to a little girl who...
I can't think of a reason. All that comes to mind is how I've supported you on all of your operations this past year.
If I'm to be at the branch campus, it is only right that I be in your class. It was also Class 7 who once stood in the way of my mission. Even if the students have changed, I find myself somewhat drawn to the name.
Aww.
Does that work?
It works for now. I'm glad you're staying, Altina.
Damn, dude.
Okay.
Quit bullying Altina like that.
Oh, brother. You sure drew that out.
It's been one thing after another.
I now officially declare the formation of Class 7 Special Operations. Let's all work hard and grow together. Not just as a class, but as comrades.
Yes. And together, we will take down Capital... Wait, no, sorry.
That was so sweet, Rain.
Aw, I'm feeling a little jealous.
I was wondering how things were going down here.
Foolish. No instructor has the authority to change a student's placement.
But the principal
If any
does.
of them wanted to transfer, I would have allowed it.
Exactly.
Principal Le Guin, with all due respect.
We can't have a teacher teaching no students. That's just not kosher.
Everything worked out, so it's fine. Didn't you hear? They decided for themselves. Classes 8 and 9 had a good start, too. Not bad for a trash bin. The coming days will be very interesting indeed. Train our fledglings well while you can. That is, if you don't want them to be swept away by this turbulent era.
Of course.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeesh! This is some school I landed myself in.
Oh, don't say it like you're not having the most fun ever. You're enjoying this, aren't you, Randy? I mean, I'm sure you'd be enjoying it more if you were hanging out with your bros, Lloyd and Tio, but, you know, can't always get what you want.
Damn, he's even worse than Gramps. Coming here to study is crazy enough, but you sure you want to work under that old goat?
Don't be like that. He's actually pretty amazing.
Yeah, actually having this in context now, Yuna's been crushing on Reen from the start, and it's not just that I've got rose-colored blinders on.
And I feel like I'll be able to make a lot of friends here. But
Aww.
most importantly, I want to do all I can in place of everyone who couldn't come to the Empire.
Yep. Randy needs to be a good older brother to every protagonist in this series.
Look at you, all grown up and doing your own thing. Guess I can't call you short stuff anymore, huh?
Guess I'm gonna have to start calling you darling. Wait, shit, no, sorry, you're still too young for that.
Oh.
First head pad of the game, and it's not Reen.
Our old enemies are definitely on the move. And not just them. The Imperial government and a few other groups are up to something too. Thank the freaking goddess that dumbass was around to help me set up a long-distance line. If anything happens, I'll be here in a flash. Don't hesitate to call me, Tita. You got that?
I'll always be here for you. So don't go running to a certain black-haired instructor, okay? I know he's the hottest man in Erebonia, but holy shit, I'm not losing you.
You bet. But only if you promise me you'll be careful, Agate. Don't do anything too crazy.
Don't worry, guys, it's Gap Moe. It's not pedophilia, it's Gap Moe. It's fine.
I see. For both the main and branch campuses?
Oh, this baritone voice. Oh, it's so soothing. I love it.
Yes, their first day ended without incident. Class 7, Special Operations, Class 8, Combat Tactics, and Class 9, Military Finance have all been established.
Man, oh man. Just when I thought we finally shoved that beast in a cage, Erebonia's #1 sweetheart just had to show up wanting to be an instructor.
Indeed. Between them and a certain capable young woman, there's far more talent there than one would ever expect from a trash bin. Perhaps there wasn't a need to send him there from Crossbell so soon after all.
Who do you think you're fooling? We all know why you really sent him.
Because you didn't want to deal with him meddling in your shit.
But whatever. A powerhouse like him will come in handy.
I'm not sure this is appropriate.
We shouldn't be using the Chancellor's son like this.
In any event, The wheels are now in motion.
Excuse me. I'm the one using my son here. Don't you worry about a damn thing.
With Northumbria's annexation, every bush those serpents would dare hide in has been burned to ash. They have no choice left but to try and reclaim their master's plan. As for the branch campus, that pitiful final act of rebellion from a prince who's lost his blade and his wings.
I love the scorn from Osborne.
We shall simply have it, and my worthless son, dance at the end of our strings.
Your Excellency.
Your Excellency.
Laying it on kinda thick, don't you think?
What are you talking about? Dramatic speeches are what I do best.
By your will, Excellency, we Ironbloods will see your ambitions are fulfilled.
We will get your son laid by every woman in Erebonia. See to it. Reen, pick up your phone.
Whew. I think the connection's finally gone through.
Yay, it worked! I never dreamed I'd be able to talk with you all like this.
Indeed. His Highness was too kind to arrange this feature.
Doesn't look like Reen or Gaius came through. Could be they're too far away. Oh, or maybe somewhere where the signal's super weak.
No matter. I'm sure we'll have more than ample opportunities to speak with them in the coming days.
That's right. And we can finally fulfill our promise. Well, you sure are fired up.
How could she not be? This is the season for reunions, after all.
Yeah, spring is here once again.
I totally forgot Sharon and Sarah were in on that call, too. Anyway, enjoy the intro of the game. Hopefully now that it's released in English, I don't get like a copyright strike on me for this. Now whatever, YouTube's not paying me anyway. Well, who else but Milliam, the only person immune to his charms in that class. It took a while, but this opening really grew on me, so I hope everyone feels the same way. Almost definitely. They all volunteer, but they're like... Yep. Nailed it. Anyway, this is a good stopping point for this episode, but I'm still gonna play a little bit more. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna stop the episode here, take a little 2-5 minute break, go to the bathroom, that kind of stuff, and I'll be back for another episode of this. So, hold on to your seats, because I'll be back in just a little while here. Also, we got an achievement. Lucky us. Alright.